Hi, here is Alessandra from Paper Art Alessandra, and I made some very pretty Valentine's decorations. So I made some garlands or bunting and some hanging decorations. So I'm gonna show you how I made them. So I used the images from there. All the images are from the Paper Cameo Valentine's kit. I wish I had a piece to show you. I cut it almost everything, but I have some pieces here, so they're very pretty. So all the images are from the Valentine's kit and the Valentine's too. And what I did is just I cut hearts. That's what I did. I used my Sizzix machine to cut hearts, and they're all the same size. That's the important thing, is that all the hearts needs to be the same size. So I used this die, heart die, and it's from Michael's, but you can use scissors and just draw the hearts and cut with a scissors. As long as they are all the same size for the same project is fine, because you need for front and back, and for the garland I like to use the same size hearts. This is one that's done. I chose the images that I like the most, and I cut them. Oh, this is one so pretty. This one. And then I added glitter, but I'm gonna show you everything. So I added glitter when it was done. And this one is the larger heart. This one I just finished it, and I need to add the glitter. So this would be like this. And also I made a smaller one that's for hanging upside down, and I just started to add the glitter in the first hearts. So this one, it's a little different. I don't know if you can see. You hang like upside down. Instead of horizontal. And I need 3 hearts for each section. So this one I just finished. I'm gonna add the glitter on. So first, what I like to do is I cut a piece of twine, regular twine, and usually I cut a piece that's 3 yards long, and you can use anything you want. You can use ribbons, anything that you have it. I like to use twine because I like the rustic look when it's done. So that's what I like to do. So I choose the order that I want my hearts to be. So I chose the center one, which is this one, and then I cut 13 hearts for the front and 13 hearts for the back. So for the back, I'm using some French pages, book pages, some music pages, and some of my tea-dyed paper. Also, I have a couple of hearts there from the kit, so I'm mixing all of them for the back, and I'm using the pretty images for the front. And I chose my center, and then I go and design how I want the garland to look. And I do this because I'm a visual person, so I like to know what I'm doing, to see before. But you don't have to, you can just go with the flow and choose whatever heart you have, you want. So first I find the middle, the center of the twine that I cut, and what I do, it's a little bit of work. It's not hard work, but it takes a lot of steps. So what I do is I use masking tape to mark the back, to actually secure the back. I do this for all the hearts, first the back, and then I go and I glue the front. So I tape all the backs, and I don't tape them in the center. I tape them a little bit more to the upper part of the heart, and it doesn't have to be straight. And if you leave a little bit of the tape, you can always cut. Sorry, I forgot to get my scissors. So you can always cut at the end. So what I do is I will tape all the backs first. That's how I do. There are many ways, you can do your way, but that's how I do. I think it's easier for me. And then I find where is, I always have a ruler. You don't have to, but I try to separate them all the same. Like I leave a space of 3 inches between each heart. So I will tape the next one. So 3 inches. That will be the start of the next heart. I hope it makes sense. Then I go for the next one. So I'm gonna tape all the hearts. That's the first thing I'll do. So I'll finish this first, and then I'll glue the fronts. So first, when all the hearts are in their place, I'll go and glue the front. But I'm not gonna do this right now because I wanna show you, it's gonna take too long for me to finish the garland, so I'm gonna show you with those. I know where the center is because it was the first one that I did. If you're gonna tape all of them like I do, just make a little mark for the center, and you know this one is the center one. So I'm gonna use regular tacky glue. That's what I use. It's for this project. I could use another glue, but because of the twine, I wanted to glue in the right place, you know, to if I use the glue stick, is not gonna be enough. And the fabric tack, which I like to use for my journals, I could use here, but I don't need to. So what I do is I will apply the glue to the back of the hearts. So I use a paintbrush. Any paintbrush, doesn't have to be a fine art one. And I will just apply the glue. Make sure you cover all the twine and the edges. And then you just come with the front and you glue the front. Just make sure they are exactly in the right place. And then I'll go for the next one. Same thing. Okay, so now I'll get my next heart. And I'll just glue in the right place. And I'll go on until I have all the hearts glued in the string. So you will be, if you do this, if you use 3 yards, and if you have a heart that's, I think it might be 2.5 inches. Let me see, how big is this heart? It's 3 inches. So, and if you leave 3 inches between, you have 2 yards of hearts, and then ½ yard on each side for you to hang. I used 13 hearts because I want a center, but you can have as many as you want. And the spacing between them, I like to leave 3 inches, but you can leave the space that you want. So after when it's done, I just decorate. I can add some glitter like I did the other one, or I just can leave it the way it looks because it's pretty. Like the smaller one, I didn't put any glitter yet, and I'm not even sure it needs glitter, but I might, because I love adding details. So I might do glitter tonight. So I'm gonna show you the hanging hearts. So look how beautiful they look. Look at this, how pretty. So beautiful. This, look at this. This one I didn't add the hanging part, I just added a bow. This one I added this pearl ribbon thing that I purchased at Michael's. So I use this to hang. Those are pieces of sari silk that I just cut them thinner. And this one, look how pretty. So I added many hearts. I added a medium one and then a small one, a tiny one. And the back is the same thing. I added the book pages. So I'm gonna make one here with you. It's the same thing. So I have the I already chose what I'm gonna use, so I'm not gonna take too long. I don't want this video to be too long, so that's why I chose already. So this, I'll use a piece of sari silk, and I just make a knot, and I recommend you to leave it overnight, the hearts. After they're glued, I recommend you to leave overnight under some books, heavy books, so they will be flat, and the next day you go and add the glitter. I think this way it's better, it's easier, but you don't have to. So I just make a knot, and I will do the same thing as I did with my other hearts. Just get a piece of the tape and tape it in the back. Just to make sure it's secure. Oh, I like to do a little bit of fabric tack before. Sorry, I forgot this. I like to do just a bit of fabric tack just in case, because it's fabric, so it will hold better. So let me see the light. It's kind of dark. Okay, it's getting darker. So after I tape, I'll just get the glue and just get this page. It's kind of gluey, and again I'll use my glue. If you want to use another glue like fabric glue, you can, but it's not necessary. And I get my back, the other part of the heart, and I'll just glue the back. And I used a French book page to look prettier, but you can use anything you want. I like also to use my dyed paper. They look pretty, and you can write in the back if you want. So this is the heart. Then I'm gonna add some decoration. So let's see which one. Can be this one. It's just a little bit too big, so let me cut. So I always do some like weird cutting. So that's what I'll do. And then I'll do the bow. For this, I will use my fabric glue for this part, because again, it's fabric. You can also use your sewing machine, or just give some stitches, add some stitches here, but I'm not gonna do this. I don't have time today. So I made a tiny bow out of sari silk, and I'm gonna glue the little bow. Usually I take longer but because I'm making a video, I'm working a little faster than I'm used to. So look how cute. I just need to add some glitter here. And I'll show you how I add the glitter in a second. Let me make one more and then I'll add the glitter. So this one I add already the little string of pearls, and gonna get a piece of this, and the tiny heart I'm gonna put on top of it. Do I like this or do I like this? Okay, I like this. So again, this, it's a piece of a vintage doily, so it's already kind of stained, but oh, it's so cute. So let me just, for this, I'm gonna glue first the little heart in the piece of the doily. I'm gonna use my fingers. I'm worried because it's getting too dark outside and I'm afraid the light is not gonna be enough. So hopefully I'll finish soon. Some more glue in the back, and this one I'm gonna take a look later if I want to add the glitter or if I want to just stain. I already stained it a bit. I wasn't sure if I'm gonna add the glitter or not, so I stopped it. So I have my glue here in the back. Just gonna spread with my finger. And there you go. So this piece is from one of the pages, and I think it was on top of this little girl, and I cut her, and then I cut it the little heart with a smaller heart. So look, that's so cute. I think I'm gonna add some glitter. So the images are beautiful as they are. If you want to just add the, like this one, you don't even have to decorate that much because the images are already pretty. So I just cut the heart, I add the back, I made a hole, and I added the piece of sari silk as a makeup bow, and I did the glitter, but you don't have to. You can just stain with ink. You don't even have to put the glitter, but I think it's cute. So for the glitter, I have those glitters from the $1 store, and I'll just put some glitter here. Then I have another bowl with glitter glue, which is a little bit thinner than tacky glue. Then what I do is I have one heart here that I didn't decorate yet, so I can show you how to do it. So I glued the top, then I glue the back, and it's ready to decorate. I like to do this before I decorate because it's much easier. Once you decorate, you're gonna have glitter everywhere, but that's what's gonna happen here. So what I do, I just dip the heart in the glue, and for the top of the heart, I just let the glue run a little bit on the plate, and I just dip like so, so you can see the glue. It's everywhere on one side, and then I'll go and dip the heart in the glitter, and same thing for the corner. So that's one side. I'll do the same thing for the other side. Sometimes you have to do with a smaller, I'll show you what I did. Sometimes you can get the glue everywhere because of the shape of the heart. It's hard to get the glue everywhere with the plate. So what I do is I have a thinner bottle, thinner top. So I'll just do this myself, like I'll apply a little bit of glue here, and this is good for details. When you are done and you see it's missing a spot, then you go over with this and you just fix the spot that's missing. Then I'll go with my fingers and I'll just throw the sprinkles here. Sprinkle the sprinkles, the glitter. And that's it. And then you have to wait until it dries, or else you're gonna mess up with the sprinkles, the glitter, sorry. And when it dries, then I'll come and decorate the front if I want to, but you don't have, because it's already pretty. And that's another heart, and it's ready for me to hang somewhere, decorate, or add as a tag in a present, Valentine's gift, or just you can get a gel pen and write a note here. And so that's it. I think that's all. Yeah, so I'm gonna work more. I'm gonna finish the garland. I'm gonna add the glitter to the other ones, and eventually to this one tomorrow. Gonna make more hearts, and I'll post the picture tomorrow on my Instagram. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you like it. Thank you. Bye.